My name is Avick Rahman. I'm from Jashore. Now, the topic that I have here is that depression is not a disease. Well, some days ago, I expressed my feeling of existential crisis to a friend of mine, and I told him that I felt as if I didn't have the will to exist. Okay, that was temporary. I'm not dying. But what he said, it struck me. He said that everybody feels that way every second of their lives. And I was like, it's not true. And my perception of the entire world is kind of warped for a moment. But I realized that's not the truth. That's not the truth. Depression has, of course, hit our generation as an epidemic at the current moment, in this era, I guess. But depression, so to speak, you cannot really define it as a disease. Of course, we call it a mental illness. Psychiatrists want to sometimes, not all of them, but sometimes some of them want to reduce depression to chemical imbalances. We are chemicals. Depression is a chemical imbalance, but there are reasons. There are reasons behind a lot of things. For example, let's say I feel hunger. It has chemical implications. It doesn't mean that I am a diseased person because I'm hungry. Like Benjamin Shapiro would say, we have a God-shaped hole in our hearts. Our generation is essentially, to the core, suffering from an epidemic of meaninglessness. And suffering from meaninglessness is not the same as suffering from a disease. Depression is not a disease. It's a lack of meaning in our lives. The person who has done perhaps the most amount of research on this topic, I can't even pronounce his name, but he introduced this idea of outrospection instead of introspection, because now we are taught to introspect ourselves to the point of self-obsession, and this is one of the reasons why our generation is so depressed. Social media, right? And I have a very favorite song of mine. It says, and now after something, turning cog in some great machinery, serving something beyond me. I think that's the solution, not treating it as a disease. Thank you.
Hello, my dear presents. You are in the presentation of me, Ms. Baudinina, who is the champion of the Small Stars group in the second English Olympiad grand finale. Yep, I'm a dreamer of this supercalifragilistic journey. You can be too, because this journey is again giving you a new chance to participate in the third English Olympiad, and the selection round is going to be organized in this month, my friends. Yep, and registration is going on in www.englisholympiad.net website. And English Olympiad teaches you much more. Then it teaches you that you are not limited into this competition. Out of the competition, bonding upon each another, you can be leaders. So to be a leader, come here, of course, and it teaches you the fun way of everything. So I'm inviting you cordially. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.